Guys, we're back. We're back, Keelies. And we are basically going through our friend group one by one, hearing about how upset they are that one of us might be a traitor because the group chat is done, canceled. Anna said, no mas. No mas group chat. Andreas said, I'm out. See you never. He took a page out of the old Julius handbook and said, see you never, and then said, actually, can I come back? And we had to tell him, no, boo, sorry, no group chat, it's gone. Anna axed it. Dr. Crow is bragging about how proud he is that things are just going to hell. And that's where we left off. So we've spoken to Lucy about her thoughts on this. We've spoken to Tim. Thought we'd spoken to Anna. I guess not. Maybe not Anna yet. And now Valentine has something to say to us, which I'm assuming is like, can you believe there's a traitor in our midst? I wonder who it could be. And we, if you forgot, we made our guess as to who we think the traitor might be based on the flawed premise that just by reading a few sentences from what somebody writes, you can tell what their gender might be. And based on that, I guessed female, which left me with only 3 options, including Lucy, who said, who the speaker referenced in the third person by name. So I eliminated Lucy, which left only Roxy and Anna, and I did not disclose in the last episode which one of those 2 I guessed. And I'm hoping it will remain a secret in this one, so and we can look at it later if we want. Yeah, so you're all caught up. That's like the best catching up I've done ever. Yeah. Let's dive in. Let's see what Valentine has to say. Indigo. That's me. Hello. Sad face looking to the left. Sad face looking straight ahead-ish to the right. I'm just gonna say hi. 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 Hi, Valentine. I'm shocked. I'm shook. All this time, there's a traitor in our group. And we didn't notice. And you seem to be the only one I can trust now. Now, let's be honest, Indigo. What do you believe? Who's the traitor? Why do I have to keep answering this? I don't know. Valentine. I really don't know Valentine, or I wouldn't put it past Anna. Well, that's random. Okay. You know, Indigo, I've seen so much of my job as a nurse. Many people have revealed their darkest secrets to me on their deathbeds. People I would never have expected it from. Actually, I should have been more skeptical from the beginning. Damn, I should have known better. You all did suspect that there was a traitor. You just thought it was me. And now you're so shocked to find out there's an actual traitor. But when it was just me, you were all like, when you thought it was just me, you're all like, well, yeah, we saw that coming. Of course it's her. Okay. Valentine, none of us saw this coming. Hindsight's 2020. Oh. Valentine, none of us saw this coming. One of us is a very good actor. What's going to happen, Indigo? Now, Indigo. Tim is texting me now. I'll get back to you. Okay. Danke, Valentine. Danke. Lost. Hi, Indigo. Hi, Lucy. What's going on? What's this lost group about? Are we gonna talk about how much we love Lost. Are you Team Jack or Team Sawyer? Because I'm not going to tell you which one I am. After Strangers was closed, I started a new group. You should rest. I already told her that too. Well, I tried, but every time I close my eyes, I see this horrible beak mask. How Dr. Crow ambushed me in the basement, and I feel as if I'm back in that stuffy coffin. How I got less and less air and thousands of wasps around me. I really thought I was going to die. No, you shouldn't be resting. You should be in therapy. Like, you're going to need a lot of therapy for this, Lucy. And that's okay. It's totally okay to be in therapy. This is not the first time you've given such a detailed description of the trauma you've experienced. And I just think that you have a lot of processing to do, and that's okay. Calm down, Lucy, you're safe now, is an insanely patronizing thing to say, and I'm not going to do it unless Indy accidentally gives me kisses and accidentally forces me to say the one answer I didn't want to say, which happened earlier. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry for what you had to go through. I'm sorry for what this monster put you through. Thank you, Indigo. As long as we don't stop this bastard, we're all still in danger. That's why I started this group, with people I trust 100%. Tim, Anna, and you, of course. What about Shadow? We all know by now that you have nothing to do with this lunatic. Neither have Tim and Anna, of course. After all, they were the ones who got me out of that damn coffin. Lucy, if you've opened the group now anyway, I didn't want to put pressure on you earlier and add extra stress, but can you remember anything about your kidnapping? Something that could help us? I don't know exactly. It's all still pretty blurry. Okay, here's a question. We keep talking, and I think this will come up again later. I don't think this is a spoiler. We keep talking about how the kidnapper in the beak mask was Dr. Crow. But doesn't Dr. Crow's mask have little grommets all down the beak? And that one was really flat and wide brimmed, and it had doll eyes. It had eyes that look like Charlie's eyes. So, do we know that was Dr. Crow? Because I feel like it was J.K. Knight who was in her basement. And I don't know if that's true. I've played through the whole game and I don't think we get this answer. But I know he was I just have to make preparations. But that wasn't Dr. Crow's normal mask. That's not Dr. Crow's usual mask. So, again, are we sure that the person who was in Lucy's basement and the person that Lucy might have memories of, are we sure that person even is Dr. Crow? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm a real YouTuber now. Smash that like button. Okay. I don't know exactly. It's all still pretty blurry. What exactly happened in the basement? Were you able to hear Dr. Crow without voice distortion? Was Dr. Crow alone? Or did you see any accomplices? Were you able to hear him without voice distortion? I'm not sure. Everything was like a fever dream. All I can remember is that awful voice. When he spoke, this intense fear would come over me. I don't want to think about it now. I mean, Anna's right. You opened this group chat. You did this. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting a little dizzy again. I think I need to lie down for a while. Of course, get some more rest. I'll make you a cup of tea in a minute. Aw, Tim, so sweet. And the next step would be to look at this. Okay, let me try this again. And the next step would be to look at all the chat histories again, because now I see things from a different perspective. After we did that, we can discuss it one more time. I would love to do that, except my game deletes my chat history back to like 3 sentences before, so is that everyone's game? Or is that just like based on how much storage is available on your phone? I truly don't know. Get well soon, Lucy. Good idea, Tim. I'll do that too. Please get in touch if you can think of anything else, Lucy. Get well soon, Lucy. She'll get in touch. Alright, that's how we do it. Okay. If you need anything, contact me anytime, Lucy. Of course, the same goes for you, Tim, and Indigo. What the actual fuck? We're being added back to the healing group chat? What's going on now? Oh, right, that's from before. This can't be happening. Oh my god, not again! By the way, I've been playing Roxy as Ditzy because there's a time later where people will be like, oh, Roxy, because she kind of just seems kind of clueless. But, like, I think I was persuaded to remember Roxy in a way that I didn't actually see her as. Like, I don't actually think she's as ditzy, or even pretending to be. Like, she kind of just goes along with the chat and doesn't really say much. But, like, I think I was convinced by watching someone else's playthrough where they kept being like, oh, Roxy, oh, Roxy, we don't expect you to have the answers. Oh, Roxy, you don't know what's going on. But I've been thinking about, like, this playthrough and, like, the voices I've been doing, and I just don't... I'm gonna keep doing that voice for Roxy, because I only have, like, 4 voices in my arsenal. But I'm just saying, Roxy, I don't think you're dumb. I don't think you're ditzy. And I don't think those things about you. That's all I'm saying. You're very reactive. You're not really initiating many conversations. In fact, of all of the people in this group, you and have Burned. Hold on, I need to see. Have Burned and I had a private? I thought Burned and I had a private conversation. Have we not? So we haven't had a private conversation with Burned. I swear to God we did. Didn't he say something like, hey, since you seem like the level-headed one of us or something? Didn't he? I swear to God that happened. Oh, and we did have private conversations with Julius because he was accusing us of being Dr. Crow or in cahoots with Dr. Crow. Yeah, Roxy's the only one we haven't had a private conversation with. And Burned. But I swear to God we did with Burned and it just got deleted or something. Am I losing my mind? I swear to God that happened. Okay. What the hell is that now? Are you serious? This can't be true. What the hell is going on now? I'm tired of being just added to group chats. Now I know how Wolf feels in like every game ever, except for this one. And the other one, where he wasn't added. Julius was added to the group. Anna was added to the group. Fuck you, Dr. Crow, you gutless bastard. Show yourself, finally. I'm not afraid of you and your fucking healing. Julius is just Juliusing all over the place. Anna's online. Lucy was added to the group. Guys, you guys gotta stop writing just question mark, because I don't know how to read that out loud. If I find out who you are, I'll kill you. What's this now? Oh, Julius is just mad, Lucy, because he got added to another group chat without his permission. You know. Typical Julius. That's our Julius. I welcome you all. You have now already witnessed the first stage of a healing. 2 more stages await you, Lucy. You're an excellent example. The healing is going as planned. That was only the first stage? You don't really think I'm going to let you near me 2 more times. I almost died. You have to get through Tim first. I don't need your healing. And why does this sick group suddenly exist again? To be fair, it never stopped existing. He must be up to something. Say nothing. Leave Lucy alone. He's up to something. Of course he is, Brains. All right now. All right, Mr. Brawn. I'm the Brains, you're the Brawn. What's all this about? What's this about? I'm changing the world. This takes dedication and skill, but also the ability to reflect. And I have to admit to myself that any success can be followed by failure. Every coin has a flip side. This also applies to medicine. The opposite to an individual who can be healed is an incurable individual. And this situation applies to one of you. Now tell us what you're up to. What the hell are you talking about? Incurable. I think he wants to kill one of us. Killing is the wrong word. I want to stop them from spreading the pestilence any further. There is no cure that can help them. I am so confused by this because I know what's coming next, but I don't understand. I still don't think it's ever explained. They must be punished for this condition and then be wiped out forever. That's insane. Stop this right now. Yes, that's enough, once and for all. I'll finish you off when I find you. And I'm not just saying that this time. Like, the thing I can't get out of my head, and I don't even think I noticed this before, was like when Dr. Crow kept saying, all of a sudden out of nowhere, and like, I don't even know where this came from, but out of nowhere, he's like, Valentine must be punished. He is the sickness and the plague, like, whatever. Like, I can't remember if this was before or after Valentine's game. I can't remember. I don't know. Like, I truly don't know if this is still a reference to I mean, he said, I'll tell you who he is later. Like, he did say that at one point when I was like, who are you talking about? Who's incurable? And he was like, I'll tell you that later. So it might not be Valentine, but like, there have been these like weird conversations and he keeps going back to this person being incurable. But like, my confusion will be a little clearer much later in the game. But I'm still confused. Like, Valentine hasn't done anything on screen to any of us. Like, in the game, he hasn't done anything differently from anyone else, other than think this was just a scavenger hunt that was just fun. And maybe that's what, I truly don't know. I don't know what's going on. And I mean that. I'll finish you off when I find you, and I'm not just saying that this time. But who among us is supposed to be incurable? Roxy, that's what I'm wondering too. I don't understand. I think it's a male person. I think it's male because twice this Dr. Crow's mentioned that it's a male person, but no one will stop him. We'll protect that person. Tell us already. No one will stop him. Just like J.K. Knight said, you have courage and a fighting spirit, Indigo. but the time has not yet come to reveal the identity. In medicine, all data must be archived, even failures. Therefore, this punishment is observed and evaluated by a committee. What kind of committee? You will have to work a little for this answer. But I understand you have a person with certain resources available to you. Why does everything always have to be so cryptic? You can't hide behind your encoded files. Why are you always so cryptic? Also, why did you name check Valentine earlier and then say it'll all be revealed later? Why did you bring him up randomly? I don't get it. Every medical breakthrough involves work. For those in your group who are still curable, this is part of the rehabilitation. I will contact you again once the committee has assembled. This sick bastard. Shit, guys, I really think he means me. I found this note at my place, remember? Disobedience is a sin and its punishment means death. I don't think that note was about you, Julius. That note was about, Charlie. That note was about Charlie. That note was about Charlie. I can't die now. We'll stop him before then. We don't even know for sure who he means. Calm down, Julius. Oh, God, you might be right. Julius, we don't even know who he means. Deep breaths, in and out. In with the good air, out with the bad. There we go. And it doesn't even matter. The sicko is not going to kill anyone. Anna's right. We'll get through this together. Except for the one of us who's a traitor. They're out. You guys have no idea. I've only recently started to feel like I got my life back on track. And now this is supposed to be taken away from me by some freak in a beak mask. Also known as a beak freak. Shit. Why don't I get a chance to start over? Julius. What are you talking about? Start over, don't give up. Start over? You want to have a private conversation with your own personal little healing therapist over here, Indigo? Burned, you need to schedule your appointment. Roxy? Looking at you, because I swear to God I've had a conversation with Burned, but you I have not. Okay, none of it matters anymore. The two of us got off to a bumpy start, but Julius, have a little faith in our group. Yeah, we don't want you to die, Julius. Sometimes we want you to just zip your mouth shut, but we don't want you to die. I don't even know who of you I can trust. Sadly, that's true. After what we've been through, I'd like to trust all of you. Right now, a traitor can't make matters worse anyway. Well, yeah, we're in the healing group chat with Dr. Crow. I followed everything and Tim is right. You can decrypt the file now. Thank you, Shadow. Drive safe, though. Watch the road, Shadow. We don't need you getting into an accident on your way to save maybe Clara. What do you mean, Burned? He thinks the enemy is reading our chats regardless. Dr. Crow's in the group. That's why we need the information from this file first. Yeah. Right. All right. Shall see you right about... I shall see you right about... Now. We're back. Who this is now. I can't believe I forgot about this. I know what's going on now. So yeah, this is an execution of a traitor. Let him die, it says. What the hell is that? This freak is streaming this on the internet. At 500,000 viewers, the punishment begins. That's totally insane. Julius is right. At 500,000 viewers, the punishment begins. That's a lot of viewers. But we didn't get the information we were hoping for. Who does he want to punish? Oh my god, guys, you see the number of viewers? It keeps getting bigger. Most of them probably feed off of this. Some of the comments are absolutely disgusting. What are we gonna do? Just wait. Sorry, I had to get a drink. We need to be able to do more than that. I've never felt so useless before. Yeah, he's used to helping save lives, not the other way around. I'm off, guys. What do you mean you're off? I'm sure he's after me. I'm not just gonna sit around at home and wait. Where do you want to go? You should all meet and stay together. You need to find a safe place. You should all meet and stay together. There's a traitor in the group. No way I'm meeting the others now. We should leave him alone for now. In the meantime, all of us should keep an eye on the viewer numbers. Sometimes I kind of forget Bernd is even here. As hard as it is for me to say this, reduce all communication with each other to a minimum. We don't know who the traitor is. It's not me. What do we do now? Bernd just told you. Bernd just told you. We wait. Guys. Can I talk to you, Indigo? It's something personal. Yes, you can talk to me, but I'm not going to do your voice because my lungs hurt. Sure, I thought you were taking off. Why so polite all of a sudden? Sure. Thanks. You're the only one I can exclude as the traitor. I just need to get this off my chest before I kick the bucket. All right, Julius, I'm here for you. It hasn't been long since I've been back on the outside. You were in prison? Well, it doesn't exactly surprise me. What have you done? You were in prison? At least I didn't have to be like, at least one of the options wasn't like on the outside? What does that mean? Yes, I was in prison for 2 years. Sometimes I have these phases. There are times I get so angry I can't even think clearly. You don't say, Julius. I'm actually not a stupid guy, you know. No one said you were stupid, just angry. The angry part is the part that we all caught on to. I have a master's degree in physics. I know it's hard to believe. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I never used to be that bad when I was a kid. A little fight between boys happens sometimes. But as an adult? You have a master's in physics? I just couldn't control myself anymore. I was always involved in fights. You understand? I think I get to ask him that. Yeah. You have to start from the beginning. I don't understand anything right now. I'm still stuck on your master's in physics. Understandable. I was never a good storyteller. Well, I used to have a neighbor, and her boyfriend was a real piece of crap. Kind of like Lucy's boyfriend, it sounds like. I knew he was beating her, and she was such a kind and calm person, couldn't hurt a fly. One day she knocked on my door and asked if I had any beer. I was quite surprised about the question. Unfortunately, I had no beer, and she returned to her apartment. Less than 5 minutes later, I heard some really loud noise. He beat her up because there was no beard. What a bastard. Go on. Sorry, he beat her up because there was no beer. What a bastard. Go on. He beat her up because there was no beer? Yes. Because there was no beer, she now has to suffer for it. Had to suffer for it. That's when I totally lost it. I ran over there and kicked the door down. He was beating her up. I pulled him away from her and started punching him over and over. It was another one of my phases. I saw red and couldn't stop hitting him. Then I had a blackout. You only got 2 years. That's not bad for that kind of violence. I think. Once I was thinking straight again, I was sitting in a police station. The inspector who took on the case was fortunately on my side. Her name was Hannah Feist. She said I was lucky and that he was in stable condition. How'd the trial go? If he had died, he would have gotten more than 2 years. And then? Actually, I should have just said nothing. 2 years in prison. Unfortunately, the guy could afford a very expensive lawyer. But you know what? The guy could afford an expensive lawyer. Why would the guy need a lawyer? Weren't you prosecuted by a prosecutor? By a state attorney? Because are things different in Germany? Because in America, you're prosecuted by a prosecutor. They're the ones who put you in jail. Thanks, Legal Eagle. Okay. I'm happy I was able to stop him. He won't be doing this again. True. Maybe the guy also had charges brought against him, but he had an expensive lawyer, so he got off on them. But then how were you able to stop him? If he's still out there and he's not in prison. Anyway, in any case, you went too far, Julius. I knew your heart was in the right place. I'm sure your neighbor was grateful to you too. She often wrote me letters. It finally gave her the courage to break up with him. After the 2 years, I wanted to turn my life around. I got the job as a personal trainer and felt like things were finally looking up. I wanted to save up some money and travel around the world. After that, maybe even find a job in the field of physics. But then everything changed. Dr. Crow, he's going to kill me now. I don't think so. And now I'll be remembered only as the guy who's been to prison. I mean, that's not true. You'll also be remembered as the guy who said, "See you never." I'm kidding. But I don't think that's how Dr. Crow works. Maybe it's not you he's after. Don't give up so easily. I'm so sorry. Julius, we won't let that happen. I just want you to know we've got your back. What are you going to do? I will hide as best as I can. It was real nice of you to listen. Maybe you can share my story with the world. Okay, Laertes, calm down. I know you guys often think I'm just a macho without any brains or heart, but I've changed. No one has ever once called you macho except yourself. I swear to God, I was thinking about this in the car this morning. I was thinking about how many times Julius says that he is so macho. And I'm like, you always say you think I'm a macho. I think he wants us to think he's like this macho dude guy. without any brains or a heart. Like, because the only person who has ever accused him of being that is himself. Like, it's so weird. I know you guys think I'm this. Like, I know you guys think I'm the smartest person here, but I'm not. Like, that would be like, it'd be like saying that. I know you guys think that I'm way too pretty for this group, but I'm not. I swear. But I've changed. Anyway, my time will soon be over. Do better than me, Indigo. I'll try. Indigo, could we talk for a moment? Okay, so I guess we haven't had a conversation before. There's not even anything in the previous chat. I swear to God we did. Maybe I'm just thinking about how he picked me out for the game. How he's like, well, since you seem to know so much about music, how about I pick you? Okay. Of course, Burned, I thought you wanted us to reduce all communication. Do you also want to talk to me about your past? Of course, Burned. Wonderful. I hold you in high esteem. You must know that. And that's exactly why I'm interested in your opinion. If you hold me in such high esteem, why didn't you have my back when everyone else saw me as a traitor? You've kept a cool head in the past. Have you ever played chess? Your skills would make you an outstanding player. Sorry, chess is not my jam at all. Thank you. Maybe we should play a round of chess sometime. You're making me blush. What would you like to talk about then? Maybe we should play around sometime. I've never played chess before, but I don't know. Teach me. When all this terror is over, that would be a wonderful idea. Sorry, I got a little carried away. I think Julius is a bit hasty in his assumption. Excuse me? Were you just reading my conversation with Julius? There's a few people in our group who could be punished. Tim and Anna, they saved Lucy, and we don't know if that's how they interfered with the doctor's plans. No, he said, no, that's not true, because Dr. Crow said that Lucy successfully completed phase 1 of her healing. So I think they did exactly what he wanted them to, unfortunately. They saved Lucy, and we don't know if that's how they interfered with the doctor's plans. He says everything went according to plan, but maybe he just doesn't want to admit that they threw a wrench in his work. Oh, he is acknowledging that. I need to stop talking before I read everything they write. Perfectly possible. I hadn't even thought that far ahead. It's also crossed my mind. It's possible. But then why would he just choose one of them? And not both? You think he's chosen both? We have many possible moves on the board. But which figure does he want to beat? Who do we need to protect? And having a spy in our own ranks isn't exactly helpful. Unfortunately, the traitor's identity is still a mystery to me. However, I have some theories. I have theories. Sorry, my real voice is really coming out. Sometimes my real voice just comes out sometimes. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Lucy. Sorry. Lucy, Valentine, Anna, Julius. Due to lack of time, I would like to share one of my theories with you. Who do you want to talk about? You have 4 people who are at the top of your list. Lucy, Valentine, Anna, and Julius. Well, it's not Lucy because the traitor is not Lucy. Unless the traitor knew that we were spying on their conversation, and then just in case, just to be safe, Lucy just referred to herself in the third person. Like said, Lucy could have died. Like the traitor specifically said to Dr. Crow, Lucy could have died. So it can't be Lucy. Like she's completely eliminated from my list as the traitor. Because of that. Dr. Crow might have known we were spying on his conversation. I'm not convinced Dr. Crow doesn't know that. Dr. Crow, if you recall, Dr. Crow was able to keep us from leaving the group chat without being re-added. He was able to keep us from muting the group chat. So, like, he clearly has some digital expertise on his side. Whether it's him doing some of the sort of hacking behind the scenes stuff, or he has minions who can do it, but he's definitely able to do it. And we know it's not Julius. You don't bark that loud if you actually have that much bite. So we're down to Valentine and Anna. I'm going to ask about Valentine. I don't know what I asked about last time, but let's do this one. Valentine. Valentine. Do you know what makes people likable and trustworthy? A good sense of humor. So wait, you think he's a traitor because he's likable and trustworthy and has a good sense of humor? You think that's what makes him the bad guy, is being likable, trustworthy, and having a good sense of humor? His change of heart could have been perfectly staged. Oh, sorry. He was in a good mood from the start and found the situation funny rather than threatening. His change of heart could have been perfectly staged. I should have taken it more seriously from the beginning. It's my fault too. That's how you get people to like you even more. And it makes you change from a suspect to someone who's in the role of a victim. A truly Oscar-worthy performance. Okay, this is a stretch. This is a stretch, Bern. I'm sorry. This is a stretch. Because being the kind of person who gets people to trust you and like you is what we're all trying to do. That makes me just as guilty as Valentine, because I've been trying to establish myself as trustworthy and likable. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I'm not buying this, Bernard. I'm sorry. Anyway, the other 3 are also on my list. And of course, there's a lot to say about the people I didn't mention. Roxy, Tim. I'm going to go ahead and list them off one by one, and myself. What I'm actually trying to tell you is, don't trust anyone. Except he said make up your own mind. But also essentially what he's saying is don't trust anyone. Each one of us is potentially guilty. The truth is out there somewhere. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You gave me a lot to think about. Thanks for the interesting conversation. I need some time now. You gave me a lot to think about. I was already on that wavelength. I just don't buy your logic. You're supposed to be like level 10 logic skill, as they would say in The Sims. But I don't buy the logic. Like, the other, like, yeah, psychopaths try to, like, be nice and trustworthy to manipulate you. But, like, the other people who try to be nice and trustworthy are people who are just plain nice and trustworthy. Use the remaining time to think, Indigo. I look forward to our next chat. That is, if I won't be punished. Well, what would you be punished for, Bernard? You're the only one who hasn't told me about your past. You and Roxy. I mean, I was joking before when I was thinking, are you going to tell me about your past too? But then I didn't say that. I said something else. But now I want to know about your past. I know about everyone else's to some extent, except Roxy, who's a big old mystery to me. But apparently so were you before this. Also, I can't use this time to think about what you want me to think about, Burned, because I'm busy trying to help Shadow save Clara. Hey, Indigo. I'm almost there now. Parked my car in a little forest. Just a little one. Pretty creepy out here. Don't do this, Shadow. This doesn't feel good. No, don't take pictures of your little forest. Just turn around. Oh, that's beautiful, though. Very pretty. I love the bokeh. We'll walk the rest so I don't attract unnecessary attention. I don't have a good feeling about this. All right, please be careful. Okay, get Clara out of there. Just be careful. The characters in this game don't like when I say I don't have a good feeling about this. Not just in this game, in Orphans too, so don't worry. I'm finally putting an end to this nightmare. Claire's texting me now. I'll let you follow the chat. I just feel like if Shadow had contacted her boss about this, if she had learned her lesson from the whole Legion thing, Clara would probably be out of Dr. Crow's clutches by now, and Shadow would not be walking into the little forest by herself. I mean, by themselves. Are you here yet? Yes, I parked in a little forest nearby. I see an old farm. Looks abandoned. That must be it. Can you hear me calling? Shadow! Shadow, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. It comes out of this building. Shadow! This one. Keep calling. I'll be right with you. Oh God, finally. I don't think this monster has returned yet. Just get me out of here. I'm in the house now. The door was open. Nobody here. I can hear you. It's coming from upstairs. I'll be right with you, Clara. Clara? What sort of room is this? Dark, no windows. Shadow, no. Clara, say something. Fuck. What's going on? The damn door slammed shut. It won't open anymore. Oh, really? Clara, what the hell? Did you really think I was that naive? Did you really think I would let Clara contact you when I didn't want her to? No. It was me who gave you the clues. It was me who lured you to this place. And I knew you'd get careless when you heard Clara's voice. I played a little recording to get you into this room. Dr. Crow, you bastard. It was you the whole time. Where is Clara? I wouldn't get worried about that if I were you. However, the gas that is now flowing into your cell, it will soon make your thoughts fade away. And Dr. Crow cut off our connection. Possibly Shadow did too, but I think it was Dr. Crow. The time of decision is near. The traitor awaits his judgment. "6 minutes. What's this about? There we go. Again, are they really serious about this? Looks like it. Michael Myers. Come on, guys. Click red, which is death. So not fake after all. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and death are down. But it's still pretty close, right? Guys, click death. Joe, fucking boring. Finish it off, snore. So on and so forth. Somebody wrote Shadow? Oh, Shadow. Julius wrote Shadow. Wait, was that in the video? Did I miss that in the video? I was busy reading the comments. Damn it, Crow lured him into a trap. This psycho's been after him all along. What do you think it means? Dr. Crow wants him dead. Psycho's been after him all along. After Shadow. Shadow wanted to get in the way of the healing. He wanted to stop my life's work. What the hell are you talking about? These disgraceful attempts to work against the natural processes will now bring about the fate. Does that mean they're holding Shadow prisoner? Yes, it wasn't Clara who got in touch. It was Dr. Crow. This lunatic used Clara's cell phone to trick Shadow. That one. And so my little ruse brought Shadow down. Led Shadow straight into my hands. Oh God, what happens to him now? This is not a decision I make. This voting. Guys, you're putting life and death to a vote? I can't believe how many are voting for death. People can't be that uncaring. Yeah, maybe? Oh, what misconception. You are witnessing this decision yourselves. Mankind has a disease. The pestilence that grows relentlessly and reveals the darkest instincts. Yes, people can be cruel, but you can't do that. It's you who put this voting on the net. Don't bother Julius, he's just sick. On the contrary, Roxy, I am not sick. I'm the healing. See this voting as a type of indicator. The result reflects the spread of pestilence in our world. Guys, we have to do something. You're insane, but Shadow didn't hurt anyone. Shadow didn't hurt anyone. They're just trying to save their friend. It's not me who decides the fate of your companion. It is the people who need to be healed, just as I will heal you. It is you, because you're the one who lured them into a trap. So it's exactly you. Oh, my sweet Shadow. I'm so sorry. Shit, I must have fainted. My head is pounding. Have I been gone long? Why am I sending them this? Dr. Crow, he posted voting online. These perverts are voting on your fate. This psycho is putting your execution to a vote on the darknet. Oh my god, these options suck. Damn, what do I do now, Indigo? Call your boss. I mean, yeah, I'll help you, but also call your boss, the one who rescued you before. I'm stuck here. The damn door won't open. You have to try to break it open somehow. You have to get out of there somehow. Look around you. Is there no other way out? They said no windows, no door. No, there was a door, no windows. Just try to break it open. The door is made of solid steel. No chance. I'm scared, Indigo. What happened to Clara? I don't want to die in here. Shadow, don't give up now. We'll find a way. We got to keep calm. Let's think. We got to keep calm. Let's think. There's got to be something we can do. Who can we call? What can we do? Is there a keypad? Think about what? He will kill me, Indigo. I should have been more careful. But the text from Clara, I just wanted to save her. I know, Shadow. I know. I would have done the same. It's not true, but I was so blind. I should have seen it coming. Dr. Crow wants to get rid of me so he can continue to play his games undisturbed. The voting is over. What do we do now? The punishment is inevitable. It was not me who decided. Oh, shut up. God, can we go back to the strangers group chat? You're holier than thou bullshit. Is it just enough? But all the sick souls who accept the death of a stranger for the sake of entertainment. Okay, great, so punish them. Shadow didn't harm anyone. Shadow's smug Shadow's the one who's smug. Sure. Vigilantism has destroyed many lives. He pretended to be a hacking Robin Hood and disregarded the consequences of his actions. I implore you, you can't do this. We need to involve the police. It won't do you any good. The police will never find this place in time. Besides, this would result in Clara's death. I'll save Clara whatever it takes. You overestimate yourself, Crow. I'm not gonna give him whatever he wants. Which is a response. I am the healing. You are the disease. Please stop it. You fucking asshole. For the love of all that you hold sacred, please have mercy. Enough! It is time to execute the sentence. We never see Burned removed from the group. We didn't the last time either. Oh. Indigo. Stop. Why do I keep sharing this with them? I'm so sorry. Damn, Indigo, I'm so scared. Oh fuck, I've been so panicked. I forgot I can just send you my location. If you do that, I will cut Clara into pieces. What the hell? You're not the only one who possesses certain skills. In your absence, I was able to join in on your little conversation. Please let Shadow go. What the hell do you want? What are you going to do with Shadow? Please let Shadow go. Also, come on. Like, seriously, I just had to deal with you in the other chat. I'm merely bowing to the jury's decision. The vote was unambiguous. The verdict has been reached. You bastard, I will not let this happen. I'm sick of your mind games. I'm sick of your fucking mind games. There's no point, Indigo. He's still holding Clara captive. Your hacker friend seems to be judging the situation correctly, Indigo. Every sinner should be offered a moment of undisturbed reflection. Therefore, I leave you alone now, before the judgment will be executed. Yeah, me fucking pig, you can't do that. Shadow, damn, what can I do? Shadow, what can I do? You can't do anything. I should have known better, Indigo. I was so blind and fell into his trap. I'm afraid that's it for me, Indigo. No, I will not let that happen. Please don't say that. We have to stop this maniac from doing this. Please don't say that. There has to be something we can do. It's too late, Indigo. Please, promise me you will find Clara. Promise me you will free her from the clutches of this monster. That is my last wish. Shadow, I promise I can't sit here doing nothing. There has to be some way. I promise. Thank you. You're a true friend. If I really don't survive this, it was an honor to meet you. You know, Indigo, I think it's time to drop the mask. I guess we won't be meeting after all, Indigo. No, we have a spa day planned. Shadow. Oh God, what's happening? Shadow? Please say something. No, Shadow's offline. No. No, 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 no. 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 I don't want to see what Anna has to say. No. Shadow's got to come back. Shadow's going to come back, right? Indigo, have you heard from Shadow? Dr. Crow isn't really going to hurt him, is he? I'm so scared. You're scared. Anna, I can't deal with this right now. How do you think Shadow feels? I'm about to reopen our strangers group. We have to help him somehow. Wolf, I'm so happy to see you. I am always beyond happy to see you. Except now. This episode's getting too long. So we'll find out if by some miracle Shadow is saved in the next episode.